Doug Adams. I'm the Undersheriff over in Pottawatomie County. So, for those that don't know, Pottawatomie County is a very large rural county, 862 square miles. I look on the roster and I see a lot of you are from rural counties. We're fortunate, since we are just east of Riley County, that we have access to a lot of the resources that Riley County offers, Riley County Police Department. I sit on our local CIT board, member of the Mental Health Task Force. That gives a lot of opportunities to see what tools and resources are out there. But for those from a rural area, I think you know the difficulties that we face when it comes to mental health and mental health calls. We have parts of our county that an officer could be at. It needs a backup officer, and it may be 15 minutes, even lights and sirens could be 20 minutes, depending on weather conditions and traffic. So these types of courses and classes, I think, are critical. I applaud all of you for deciding to spend a week, a very intensive week, here learning new skills. De-escalation is one of those key words when we talk about training. That when I started 20-some years ago, we had verbal judo and we had some basic tips and skills to use. This is on a totally different level. I think you guys, you'll get as much out of it as you put into it, and I'd encourage you to put a lot into it. Like he said, ask questions. I think good officers always ask a lot of questions when they're not familiar with the topic, but again, from our perspective, this will be the third year we've been able to send officers to this training. I want to thank Riley County and everybody who's gone into it, KWTC, for being able to offer this training free of charge. It is a very high quality training, and I think most of you have been around law enforcement for a while know we deal with people in mental health crisis now all the time. It's become very common for us. There's not a week go by that we don't have an incident, generally multiple incidents. Sometimes they're frequent flyers, we know who they are, sometimes they're not. So having more officers trained in the skills, having more officers that want to be trained in the skills to help better the situation, just really helps your community. And that's one thing we always talk about. We look at our job as to how can we make our community better each day. And I've always said we're not always the best option for dealing with people in mental health crisis, but we're often the only option, especially in a rural area. Encourage you to network amongst yourselves. Would encourage you this week as instructors come in and resources come in. If you're not already aware of your mental health resources in your community or your area, reach out after class, find out. That's what's great about the CIT board. It's not just officers, it's mental health professionals. The Mental Health Task Force has hospital staff, just a wide range, court services, wide range of different areas, because we all got to work together. Those who've been through child abuse investigations, finding words training back in the day, I forget what they call it now, but we have the multidisciplinary teams, the MDTs. Think of it that way, work as a group, work as with your partners, because it's not just a law enforcement problem. We need to be able to know what resources we have and what we can do with those. But this is a great step. Thank you guys for coming out this week and spending the week here, and hope you guys get a lot out of it. Thank you.